Okay. Um, Hi everybody. I've never done something like this before. This is new for me, but if you guys would just stick around, hopefully through this video I can touch people's hearts and impact people's lives. I just wanted to share my story of what I've gone through in the past like year and a half or a year and few months. My husband and I got married young. We got married when I was 19 and he was 20. We've been married now for almost 2 years in August. After 4 months of being married, we found out that I was pregnant. We were very excited, very unexpected. Um, yeah, we were very excited. And then we found out I was pregnant in December, or no, like late November. And it was a very joyous time through Christmas. We announced that we were pregnant to the church, our family. We did it in such a cute way. We had a little stocking for the baby and everything. Come January 4th. Yep, it was January 4th. I could still remember the day. It was a horrible day. I remember waking up in the middle of the night with this so much pain in my stomach. I didn't know what was going on. I thought maybe I didn't drink enough water, or maybe I just had to like really go to the bathroom or something. So I got up and I went to the bathroom, and I knew something had to be wrong because of the excruciating pain that I was having in my abdominal area. I knew as a pregnant woman, you shouldn't feel that much pain. So I immediately started calling my husband while I was on the toilet in the bathroom, and I was, Adam, Adam, I was calling him. He woke up all scared and he ran into the bathroom. He's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, something's wrong. I don't know what it is, but something's wrong. And of course, sure enough, TMI, when I stood up, there was a lot of heavy blood coming. So I knew that it was miscarrying. I was in denial. I thought maybe I was stressed or something and I just needed to lay down. I did call my mom, who is a nurse, for labor and delivery. And at this time, it was about 6 something in the morning. And she said, "You're probably miscarrying, but just relax and lay down." By 7:30, my husband and I were in the ER because the pain was, I couldn't take it anymore. So we got to the ER and they did a ultrasound and said that the baby was completely out. Like I had miscarried at 8 weeks. I was 8 weeks and I miscarried the baby. It was terrible. The pain was horrendous. I couldn't even comprehend the fact that I was miscarrying our child. I just wanted to like get past the pain. It was horrible. They gave me morphine. Nothing helped. My husband thought I was dying. So anyways, that was very difficult for us to overcome that. As a newly married couple, we're just transitioning into being a new husband and wife, a young husband and wife. And we find out, oh, we're going to be parents. And then, oh, psych, you're not. So that was kind of hard. Took a while, for us to get over. I don't know that I'm completely over it, but it took us a while to get over it again. And I was determined I'm going to get pregnant again. That was just a happenstance. That was a freak of nature. Like that just happened, but that's not going to happen again. So I got pregnant again just a few months after. And it was beautiful. I thought it was, yes, this is it. A second pregnancy. It's going to be awesome. We were very excited. And unfortunately, in late May, I miscarried our second baby. We went in for an exciting ultrasound at 11 weeks, and the ultrasound lady wasn't, I'm sorry, she wasn't talking, and I'm expecting to see a baby kicking and moving around in there, and she wasn't talking, she wasn't saying anything. I remember being in this dark room, and I'm sorry, reliving the sorry. So yeah, it was just a very dark room, and I expected to see my baby jumping and moving all around, and you know, and I didn't see any of that. She didn't show me. She wouldn't show me the screen. She wasn't talking. I kept asking, what is it? I wanted her to describe, this is the head. This is to show me the screen. She wasn't showing me anything. And she steps out of the room like 10 minutes later, and she turns to me and says, "The doctor will tell you the results." What results? It's supposed to be an ultrasound. This isn't a test. So I was very confused. They put me and my husband, my mom and my little sister came with us. They put us in like this little examining room. And I remember sitting on this like cold, hard table. And the doctor walks in with like all the blood is like drained from his head. And he walks in and he's like, "I'm sorry, honey, but you're going to miscarry." And it was like waterworks. I've never seen my husband cry like that. I don't think I've really cried like that. It was horrible. Like, I thought I was in a nightmare. Ugh. It was horrible, horrible. So anyways, that was horrible to get over. And like I said, God is still healing our hearts. We're not 100% over it. There's still a lot of wounds, that we have. But God is working on us, and I wanted to share that story with you guys because I haven't gotten pregnant again since that time. Yes, we are trying, but I haven't gotten pregnant, and we are waiting on the Lord, and it is so hard. Because I'm like, "Lord, what are you doing? I see so many other women getting pregnant and having babies. What's wrong with me? I feel like I failed as a woman. I feel like I failed my husband. I feel like, well, he can just go out there and, just have a child, or like I'm the one. Like, what's wrong with me?" So after the second miscarriage, they did testing on me to see what was wrong. Because I guess after you have one miscarriage, they do testing. No, after 2 miscarriages, they do testing. So they did testing to see what was wrong and stuff. They found out that I have 2 blood clotting disorders and a chromosome issue. Yeah, a chromosome issue. I have something that's called balanced translocation. It's where chromosome 1 and 12 are switched. It's crazy. But if you want to know more about it, get in contact with me and I'll explain it. So anyways, we went to go see a genetic counselor, and she talked to us about that. And so basically we asked her, what are our options, right? What can we do so that we can have a baby? She said the only way to ensure that the egg that you produce is a healthy egg would have to be IVF. Well, at 21 and 22, we're not going to do IVF. Number one, we don't have the funds to do IVF. And, well, if God made me this way, then he's going to provide a way for me to have a miraculous pregnancy, right? So we're still both waiting on God. And I just want to encourage any woman out there that is struggling like I'm struggling, to just hang in there. I don't know what God is doing, and sometimes I question him, and sometimes I doubt him, like, "Lord, what are you doing?" Father, that I want a child, and I want to give my husband a child. I want us to be parents, but just trust him and have faith. And I tell my husband all the time, he's like, "You need to have faith, babe. You need to have faith." He's always like praying over my womb. And he's like, "In Jesus' name, I proclaim the baby." And I'm just like, okay, Adam. Yeah. But I always tell him, like, "Babe, that's all I have is a mustard seed. That's all I can give God, is just that much. That's all I have. And he's always telling me, babe, that's enough. That is enough. Just that little mustard seed is enough. So I encourage anybody who is struggling the way I'm struggling. Maybe if it's not even with children, it's something else. Just if you even have the mustard seed faith, God just continue to water it. God, and he's going to do great things in your life. And I'm saying this all through faith because I have still not yet received my blessing. I have not found out, that I'm pregnant. I don't have my baby, but I'm believing in God for a miraculous pregnancy and double for my trouble. So stay encouraged. I'm praying for you. Pray for me. And God is going to do great things this year of 2014. That's what I'm believing. And I hope you believe the same. And let's keep going forward, moving forward in the Lord. I love you. God bless you. And I hope I was able to touch your heart and impact your life. In Jesus' name.